Some badness, yo.
Oh, for real?
One dude called himself an E-man. He ain't no E-man, dog.
Hey, but it sounds like you be watching it though, man.
I ain't gonna hold you. I do be watching it, dog.
Hey, if you mess with it, clap your hands.
If you like, Amoo yum yum, clap your hands. If you like, Amoo yum yum, clap your hands. If you like, Amoo yum yum, cause the podcast taught you something. If you like, Amoo yum yum, clap your hands. If you like, Amoo yum yum, tag beer. If you like, Amoo yum yum, tag beer. If you like, Amoo yum yum, cause the podcast taught you something. If you like, Amoo yum yum, tag beer. Your favorite uncle in the dean is back. The window string, just percussion and claps. With more bars than a prison, in fact. Worldwide, like you Google the map. Up front, like I'm leading the pack. Fists raised high, like I'm giving you dap. If I fall off, I'ma land like a cat. Calling for an after till the slam come back. If you like, Amoo yum yum, clap your hands. If you like, Amoo yum yum, clap your hands. If you like, Amoo yum yum, cause the podcast taught you something. If you like, Amoo yum yum, clap your hands. If you like, Amoo yum yum, tag beer. If you like, Amoo yum yum, tag beer. If you like, Amoo yum yum, cause the podcast taught you something. If you like, Amoo yum yum, tag beer. If you like what you hear, subscribe. Like and share if you're feeling the vibe. YouTube and Facebook, we live. Streaming platforms like we surfing the tide. Everybody hop in, let's ride. It's going down like we're taking a dive. Never hoodwink, never shucking the jive. For Allah's pleasure is the reason we strive. If you like, Amoo yum yum, clap your hands. If you like, Amoo yum yum, clap your hands. If you like, Amoo yum yum, cause the podcast taught you something. If you like, Amoo yum yum, clap your hands. If you like, Amoo yum yum, tag beer. If you like, Amoo yum yum, tag beer. If you like, Amoo yum yum, cause the podcast taught you something. If you like, Amoo yum yum, tag beer.
You heard of that new podcast, man?
Nah, bro, I don't know what you talking about, bro.
Amoo Yum Yum, the podcast, man.
What they be talking about, man?
All kinds of badness, yo.
Oh, for real?
One dude called himself an E-man. He ain't no E-man, dog.
Hey, but it sounds like you be watching it though, man.
I ain't gonna hold you. I do be watching it, dog.
Hey, if you mess with it, clap your hands.
If you like, Amoo yum yum, clap your hands. If you like, Amoo yum yum, clap your hands. If you like, Amoo yum yum, cause the podcast taught you something. If you like, Amoo yum yum, clap your hands. If you like, Amoo yum yum, tag beer. If you like, Amoo yum yum, tag beer. If you like, Amoo yum yum, cause the podcast taught you something. If you like, Amoo yum yum, tag beer. Your favorite uncle in the dean is back. The window string, just percussion and claps. With more bars than a prison, in fact. Worldwide, like you Google the map. Up front, like I'm leading the pack. Fists raised high, like I'm giving you dap. If I fall off, I'ma land like a cat. Calling for an after till the slam come back. If you like, Amoo yum yum, clap your hands. If you like, Amoo yum yum, clap your hands. If you like, Amoo yum yum, cause the podcast taught you something. If you like, Amoo yum yum, clap your hands. If you like, Amoo yum yum, tag beer. If you like, Amoo yum yum, tag beer. If you like, Amoo yum yum, cause the podcast taught you something. If you like, Amoo yum yum, tag beer. If you like what you hear, subscribe. Like and share if you're feeling the vibe. YouTube and Facebook, we live. Streaming platforms like we surfing the tide. Everybody hop in, let's ride. It's going down like we're taking a dive. Never hoodwink, never shucking the jive. For Allah's pleasure is the reason we strive. If you like, Amoo yum yum, clap your hands. If you like, Amoo yum yum, clap your hands. If you like, Amoo yum yum, cause the podcast taught you something. If you like, Amoo yum yum, clap your hands. If you like, Amoo yum yum, tag beer. If you like, Amoo yum yum, tag beer. If you like, Amoo yum yum, cause the podcast taught you something. If you like, Amoo yum yum, tag beer.
You heard of that new podcast, man?
Nah, bro, I don't know what you talking about, bro.
Amoo Yum Yum, the podcast, man.
What they be talking about, man?
All kinds of badness, yo.
Oh, for real?
One dude called himself an E-man. He ain't no imam, dog.
Hey, but it sounds like you be watching it though, man.
I ain't gonna hold you. I do be watching it, dog.
Hey, if you mess with it, clap your hands.
If you like, clap your hands. If you like, clap your hands. If you like, cause the podcast taught you something. If you like, clap your hands. If you like, takbir. If you like, takbir. If you like, cause the podcast taught you something. If you like, takbir. Your favorite uncle in the dean is back. The window string, just percussion and claps. With more bars than a prison, in fact. Worldwide, like you Google the map. Up front, like I'm leading the pack.
Okay.
Assalamu alaikum. Ahlan wa sahlan. Welcome to Amoo Yum Yum, the podcast. Recap, clap back, react. I am your host, Amoo Yum Yum, and with us today again.
Don't go there. Just say
Okay.
the idea.
I won't say Bengali import who we
You
found
just said it. You just said it.
who we found walking barefoot through the streets of Bangladesh.
Barefoot. Walking barefoot is very healthy, just so you all know.
Yeah, it actually is. That's very, very healthy.
Yeah.
It's called earthing. They call it earthing.
Earthing, yes.
Yeah, when you walk barefoot on the earth, it's called earthing.
Yeah, very healthy.
Just don't bring those earthing feet to the bed. Sorry.
Yeah.
Uh,
I was trying to invite our friend Wilfredo,
yeah.
but I'm having unfortunately some technical problems.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, it's not working.
It's not working. Yeah. So
we'll try to
it's not working like me.
Yeah.
So anybody want to sponsor me? Alhamdulillah, inshallah. Or I'm adding people to look at the video.
Yeah.
And as one person said, "Don't ever tag me again in your video." But she be commenting on my post though.
Who that?
I'm not gonna say her name. I'll get in trouble.
I think I already know. Let me type her name.
I don't think you know. I don't think you know.
All right, man.
So we're gonna scrub the comments, the concerns, the correction, so on and so forth. We're gonna scrub those, and we dedicated a whole topic show, to responding to your comments and so on and so forth. So we're not just responding to super chat or whatever. Respond to the actual Bible, the Bible,
The Bible.
the babulation. How do you say Arabic?
Babylation.
Babulation. Okay, there we go.
That's the translation.
What do we have first?
First one, Sister Sharifa Abdurrahman.
MashaAllah.
Okay. Can a Muslim really forgive? We have self-respect as well. If a Muslim man cheats, when he can marry up to 4, that's unforgivable. To actually leave alone the rights Allah gave you and stoop to cheating is disgusting.
Yeah, I think at that point we were talking about. I asked, can a man actually forgive a woman, for cheating like that?
Well, basically, I'm sorry to cut you off, but basically, I did cut you off. Basically, the one of the beta behaviors is what, like when a woman or a wife cheats, what do the beta person will do? Okay, I apologize. Let's move on.
I'm going to forgive you because we have to be forgiving. That's beta talk.
But that was a woman talk.
Forgiving. No. Women is we have to be forgiving. The beta talk is we have to be forgiving because I love you and this and that and so on and so forth.
Yes, you close. That's approved.
L proof.
Ill approved. Okay, so that's what we're talking about. How can a man forgive when somebody commits something heinous? Of course, in Islam, forgiveness has a huge reward. We understand that, but sometimes you can't just how do they say it? You can't just make everybody happy. Sometimes you have to take the other route. You have to have some sort of self-respect. As a man, if you don't have respect, man, nobody's going to respect you. If you keep forgiving that individual, whether husband or wife, right, that cheats, khalas, you have no respect. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the comments on the page.
Okay.
We have Asia Simone. Right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. What did she say? He has the nerve to make a comment about someone not maturing. He needs to take his own advice. I don't know referring to what.
I think she's talking about you.
Really?
I've been accused of being childish.
Really? You're not childish. What are you talking about? I've known you since
Bruh.
for almost 20 years.
Bruh, you watch me interact with my children.
Oh, when you with your children, that's different.
Yeah,
That's
I'm just
children need
I'm,
that.
I'm there. They like, what's wrong with this guy?
Yeah,
He needs to
children-
grow up.
No, don't believe in that stuff. Don't ever grow up. Okay, always stay young. These are all nonsense. Okay. So I don't know who was that commenter for, but we don't care. So let's go next.
I'm not trying to get in trouble personally, so
We'll move on.
move
Okay.
on, inshallah.
Same thing. Let's see. Asia, you wasn't the one that made the comment.
Okay, so she wasn't talking about me.
Yeah.
Well, see, I'm responding on the Amoo Yum Yum.
Yeah.
Sometimes you respond on the Amoo Yum Yum.
Right.
And I get in trouble.
Yeah. You know me. I'm a troublemaker.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my middle name.
I'm trying to distance myself.
Unfortunately, we can be divided.
Yeah, we got to stay united,
United. Yeah.
Except
No matter
when-
what.
except when you're at fault.
Yeah. It's like a bad cop, good cop kind of thing. You know what I mean? I usually don't care.
No. Actually, they changed not bad cop, good cop anymore.
Really, what is it now?
Bad cop, bad cop, bad cop, bad cop, bad cop, bad cop. Yeah, that's what it is.
I look. If your comment is constructive, has some substance to it, I'll take it. But if you're just crying, I don't care. All right. So the next thing, some brothers,
I like the comments either way it goes.
not me though.
I enjoy the criticism. I don't like the name calling.
Yeah.
Some let's call them. What's the body part? Just past the Negroes.
Oh, the knee.
Yeah, some
I
Negroes
have a
said.
problem with my knees.
Some Negroes said he's deviant.
Who's
And all
deviant?
this- I'm deviant.
How?
He said I'm part of a deviant sect. They call me Khawarij. The Khawarij did what? They opposed legitimate leadership,
Yeah.
right? And they joined forces that were against legitimate leadership. And it seems like the one they call people Khawarij the most
Yeah.
fit those.
Actually,
If you notice.
the country that owned by some of these hijackers,
Yeah.
right? From
Hijackers.
the so-called the S family, the Saud family,
Yeah.
right? They themselves actually, if you look at it historically, they used to actually do khuruj on.
That's how they came into power.
Yeah. So they did the khuruj, but
Yeah.
now if you speak against them, you consider khawarij, like it's like a double standard.
Yeah. L double.
Double standard. Anyway, so let's see. Some brothers want to manipulate sisters. So the sister, this again from Asia, Simone.
Hope they can hear us. I ain't do a sound check.
Yeah. Can you check and see on the phone, Akhi Ali, the shadow, the one that's in the corner? He's like, calm down, don't mention my name. Now you're exposed. Nobody can see your face unless you're okay. This is one of our philosophers here.
Watch this. Yeah, we gotta get the philosopher on.
We'll have to get the philosopher right here. The philosopher right here in the corner.
We got it.
It's good. We're good. So again, Sister Asia Simone said some brothers want to manipulate sisters, so the sister can be more knowledgeable than them. Do you agree with that? Does that happen?
Yeah.
Okay.
There are certain sects, as I mentioned, there are certain sects that of Judaism. I don't know if they're Hasidic or not. They limit the knowledge of what women can have of the religion, and they also forbid her to read certain books to attain certain knowledge. Right? In Islam, we don't have that. One of the greatest scholars, not the greatest scholar of Islam, is Aisha al-Anha, Mujtahida Mutlaka, and so on and so forth. I mean, she could touch any aspect of Islam in knowledge, of life, So, nevertheless, there are groups among us that like to keep the women ignorant. They tell them that you're deficient in deen if you get jealous. No, you're not deficient in deen if you get jealous. That's an emotion. Yeah. You're deficient in deen if you get jealous and it causes you to act outside of deen. Act outside of deen.
I noticed that some brothers, unfortunately, use that hadith about the deficiency
to
say they're deficient, but they're not deficient in terms of like intellect. What the hadith is talking about when they go through their, the menses and
their downtime.
The natural cycle. Right?
Some of their downtimes are more extreme than others.
Yeah. So it actually meant about, correct me if I'm wrong, it actually meant about that, the natural cycle.
Well, that was the example Muhammad Sallam gave.
Yeah.
That the deficiency in intellect, he said that because it takes two women to witness for one man, Allah says just in case one forget.
Yeah.
Now, women might say, well, I have just as good a memory as a man. Well, your Lord, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that,
You get distracted. Don't look at the comment.
The one that I'm doing that's Bengali import.
Look at the camera.
No shoes. Bangladesh road. That's his job.
Look at the camera.
So anyway, so the issue is that he said that the deficiency in intellect is that it takes two women to witness for one man. Okay, and Allah says just in case one forget, the other can remind. Okay, and some ulama gave other wisdoms on why it's two women, one man for witnessing. And then he said that the deficiency in deen is because like during Ramadan and in the Salat, if they have their menses, then they cannot. You know, they cannot participate in Ramadan. They have to make up days later. When it comes to Salat, they can't pray at all.
Yeah.
You know, so women have an excuse to go through periods where they don't have to pray unless they're postmenopausal.
Yeah.
Postmenopausal.
But subhanAllah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave them that rukhsa. Alhamdulillah. You know, that's a mercy from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Anyway, so let's see. I'm going to skip that because that's also like, you know, kind of a mad comment. Doesn't benefit. Dana says, time to get new bikes. Yes. Because I've been riding a bicycle almost every day. Good.
Because the subject was bikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were actually talking about bikes.
Yeah.
Last Saturday podcast was talking about bikes.
Yep.
And Dan said, it's time to get new bikes. So he's very relevant. Very relevant comment. Thank you, Dan the Man.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Dan the Man.
Dan the Man. Probably watching right now.
Hey, we got to have Dan the Man on.
Oh, yeah. That'd be awesome.
I would like him to explain the difference between what they believe in Tawheed. I think that would be very beneficial.
Inshallah. You ready, Dan?
Dan, by the way, is a Buddhist.
Yeah.
And like I say, he's a very good character, very good guy.
Yeah.
You know, so on and so forth. So again, we hope that he become Muslim soon, inshallah ta'ala. You know, but if he does not, that's between him and Allah ta'ala.
Yeah.
Our job is to be good examples.
Yeah.
And give dawah. You know, alhamdulillah. So
okay, so we got brother OG Jawaz Aziz. I'd love a sister more knowledgeable than me. That would only be helpful to my deen. And that makes sense because a knowledgeable sister, that means when they become mothers, they can also contribute in helping raising the children, right?
Down,
a knowledgeable sister or wife, or you know, they can also help contribute in the knowledge and discussion with the husband, with the family members at home. The contribution has to be there as well. So that's very good.
What the other issue about the system more intelligent is very, very good. But then, like we said, they'll have downtime.
Yeah.
There'll be some downtime. But nevertheless, a sister that's more knowledgeable is very, very good. Because, you know, you're out, hustle, bustle, whether she works or not, you know, different dynamics. But you come home and she says, oh, guess what I learned today?
Yeah.
Or did you know, you know, and I just, you know, that's good conversation other than, who is Hoochie Mama 747 on your page? I don't know who that is. You know,
yeah.
You know, that's a different type of thing. You know, sister that studies her deen knows her deen, but in the same facts is what that a woman is to follow the opinion of her amir, which is her husband. See, and that is another topic to be discussed. We actually have the topic of adaptation, how the adaptation causes harmony within the ummah. In regards to the Amir Mu'mineen, the leader of the believers, and how adaptation even causes harmony in the home. Yeah. So we have examples of that.
That's what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, that Rijalu Qawmun ala Nisa, right? They are the leader. And when somebody say, oh, they're protector and whatnot, you have to understand where protection comes with authority. That means the husband have to have an authority at home. If he doesn't have that authority, how can he protect you, right? That's why I have an issue with this so-called feminist concept, this woman empowerment concept about 50-50 and whatnot. Those things don't work. You can't have in the ship two captains. It has to be one captain.
One head on the body.
That's it, yeah. You know. And it's funny from these so-called feminist movement that they actually go against the family structure, especially the patriarchy. Because Islam is patriarchy, you know what I mean? So the other funny thing is that these women, they be working at work, listen to their male boss.
Yeah.
Right? When they come home, they don't divide, but they don't listen to their husband, right?
Yeah.
Look at it's very ironic, very oxymoronic. You know what I mean?
You put up the document?
I might find something, but I don't need it from here because you have a new document. But all right, so that's good. And then OG said, "Yeah, I'm too toxic for that." I don't know which was he referring to. Sister Asia Simon again, but you are correct as far as that means you. But you are correct as far as you saying the man shouldn't have to adjust. We know that men desire women, and for the most part, we understand why. No, most women don't understand.
No, I think she's.
Maybe she, but not most women. Okay, women should know their limits, but not force those limits on the brothers. Exactly.
I was having a conversation with a couple.
Yeah.
A couple called me. They said we have an issue. You know. We want you to, you know, listen to our sides and mediate, I guess.
Yeah.
So, and I was driving on the video, I know you don't want me to drop on the video.
Don't do that, man.
Anyway, so I made a statement to the wife. I said, because he's desiring another wife, right?
Yeah.
I told the wife, said, excuse me. She said, I don't understand why. I don't understand why he wants it. I say, see, that's not for you to understand. I say, men are hardwired like that.
Yeah.
You know. Well, I get jealous. Okay, well, jealousy is natural. Jealousy is natural. I say, but how you react to the jealousy is that issue. And I said that, you know, like, again, men are hardwired. I said, why does he have to explain to you why he wants another wife when Allah Ta'ala says marry 2, 3, or 4?
You're right.
You know,
Right.
that you like, you know, of your liking. Mm-hmm. So again, why does he have to explain that to you? Allah is telling you that's part of his nature. You know, Muhammad could have told the Sahaba that came with 8 wives that came to take Shahada. He said, divorce 4 of them and keep 4. Right? Divorce 4, whatever you have excess of 4, and keep only 4. Yeah. Muhammad could have told him, oh, marry only one because, you know, women get jealous and, you know, I know it's your nature, but, you know, Islam is not natural. It's not for Allah. You know, it was no conversation like that. It was, hey, keep 4, leave off what exceeds that. You know, so.
Absolutely. Sister Angel Simmons, men will never understand the hardship that a woman goes through when he takes a second wife, especially if she has never experienced or grown up amongst the practice. I personally think it is very honorable for a man to make it easy on her by communicating with her and attending to her emotional needs, secure her position as a wife, and settle her heart.
We can only do that so much. You know, a man can only do that so much because, you know, when you had those people who call themselves trans, they said, I always felt like a woman. So when you was a child, you felt like a woman. Yeah. Right? When you was a young boy, you felt like a woman. And then you grew up, became a teenage boy, you felt like a woman. Mm-hmm. And you became a adult boy, you felt like a woman. You know, so I'm a man, I don't have no idea how a woman feels. True. And if I felt a certain way, I cannot tie that to female. Okay? Yeah. I cannot tie that to female. Same with a little girl growing up. When you was a baby girl, you say, I always felt like a man. So you felt like a man. You know?
That is a very important point because some women argue that a woman cannot handle more than one. Right?
A man or a woman?
A man.
A man.
They say a woman says a man can handle more than one. I'm like, how do you know? You're not a man. Mm-hmm. How would you know that he cannot handle or he can handle, right? But if you look at the society itself, especially in the West, if you look at society, everyone actually technically somehow polygamous.
Yeah, I mean that's the
not through the Sharia, but in terms of having side chicks and many girlfriends or multiple girlfriends or multiple marriages. Websites, yeah, I mean, so it's there. I mean, and now the polymer is becoming very popular, and the Muslim are the one that are against it. Wallahi, I was just talking to my mentor here who owns this place. So he was kind of, the conversation just came about marriage and arrangement, stuff like that, because he was saying that nowadays, most people don't even marry, or they marry when they're like 30, right? So when he was asking me, like in Mexico, it used to be like back in his days, if you're like 15, 16, you get married. Then the man is the one that look for. Like man finds a girl and they marry, right? Nowadays, it's because of westernization and the colonization in terms of, concept, right? Doesn't work. So he asked me this question about what happens, like, in some of the Middle Eastern countries, and I told him how it happens, and he's like, "What can I do? Can I sign up? Can I sign up with it? How can I, what you can have 4? Can I get 3 more?"
Someone said, if men do that, there'll be men without wives. It's not for everybody.
Right.
Everybody doesn't get 4. You don't like, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah, here's your 4 wives. It don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? It don't work like that.
That's why it's mubah. It's not even fun.
Yeah, so not everybody's going to get 4 wives. Right. But if you look, there are more women seeking husbands than are men in functional society because of wars, because of prison, because of homosexuality and all these different things. Certain people will be disenfranchised and without. Yeah. But the same people that attack polygyny, halal, they always propose haram, which is polyandry. A woman having more than one husband.
Yeah, that movie's still about it.
They'll propose it. Yeah,
there are movies, the TV series, and they're showing it with no disgust, like it's as if it's normal.
And these are Muslim women that say, "What if Allah would have?" I say, you can't do what if on Allah. Allah's revelation is perfect. Yeah. You can't have a what if Allah allowed. I say it's first of all, it's against our nature. It's above a man's mind ability to comprehend. Muhammad SAW had one Sahabi that was sitting with other Sahaba anhum, and he said, if I ever caught a man with my wife, I would kill him. They said, oh, let's go talk to the Rasul. So they went to the Prophet Muhammad SAW, so Prophet, such and such said that if he ever caught a man with his wife, he would kill him. Muhammad SAW said, why are you so surprised at his statement? Allah Ta'ala has ghira, and he loves that we have ghira. It's the natural jealousy that a man has for his women folk. His sister, his daughter, his aunts, his mom.
See, nowadays, if you do that, you know what they're going to call you? You're insecure.
Yeah. I'll be insecure and you'll be insta-dead. Yeah. I'll be insecure. You'll be in the grave. Okay, yeah. I'll be insecure, you'll be in the grave.
I should make an out for that.
Matter of fact, if I caught another man with my wife voluntarily, I would kill him in plus one.
You know what's going to happen right now? The hater is going to take that clip.
Oh,
I would kill him. Man.
Oh, yeah. You know, even in Kafir law,
in
Kafir law, if you caught a man inside your house with your wife, you could kill that man.
Yeah.
Now they'll say, well, she invited him and all this other kind of stuff. You can haggle that. The kuffar even understand. The kuffar even understand, you know?
SubhanAllah.
The kuffar understand.
Yep. All right, more questions from Sister Angel Simmons. A sister asked me if it was okay to find her husband a concubine.
Well,
she didn't want. Look at Mr. Philosopher. He's like,
I said my paraceuticals. That's how black people say peripheral.
Peripheral.
My paraceuticals.
Paraceuticals.
Yeah.
She didn't want anyone to share in her husband's inheritance. I don't understand that question. You go ahead.
Concubine.
First of all,
you can't have a concubine. There are no.
He was happy
until we bring back
mysterious guy.
Until we bring back Khilafah, which institutes jihad fi sabilillah, so on and so forth. Then you won't have concubines. You won't have malakat aman. You won't have these particular things. A lot of brothers that are going to heaven already, no judgment.
Yeah.
They're going to heaven. They're saved. A lot of those brothers do that malakat aman talk, that concubine talk. Dude, that's your girlfriend. I'm saying that's your girlfriend, and that's what we're experiencing. We're experiencing that. So that's not. It's not even relevant. These dudes are cheating. They're cheating themselves.
And they're justifying.
They're cheating themselves.
They're using the deen to justify that behavior. Basically.
Yeah. Super religious.
Subhanallah. That's very true. Dan the man. May Allah bless you all and your family in the 2021. I guess they were checking the sound. Brother David Havis. Okay, that's good.
Okay, see.
Sister Asia Simone, man can take the same thing that they do.
Exactly, because we're men. Yeah.
Not only though. Okay. Then Sister Simone said maybe, but the question was asked, so I answered it. No,
man cannot take what they dish out, right?
Yeah.
No. Okay, it's not in our nature. It's in a woman's nature to be submissive where her husband can accommodate another wife. Okay, it's in a woman's nature to do so.
Yeah.
If you're out of your nature, you'll never understand it. Okay.
Yeah.
Muhammad Sallam's wives were jealous. They did little things, made him very angry at times. But no one opposed the other wife. Muhammad Sallam only opposed that Ali marry the daughter of Abu Jahl. He said the daughter of the Messenger of Allah would not be co-wives with the daughter of the enemy of Allah. Okay, that was Muhammad Sallam's suggestion. It wasn't that Ali would marry another wife, because Ali had many what? Malakat aman.
Yeah.
He had the slave girls that he could have relation with. You know what I'm saying? He had many of them. Fatima never opposed that. Okay? So but people today, they try to make it like, oh, Fatima, radiallahu anha, she opposed it and the Prophet respected it and the Prophet was against it. The Prophet was not against what Allah revealed.
Just like in this example, how Sister Angel said that, how some of the brothers used that ayah to justify their bad behavior.
Yeah.
Right? Well, my sister do the same thing.
Yeah.
Like they talk about Fatima didn't this and that. Did you know that Fatima didn't even have a maid? So she had to like work at home until
Muhammad Sallam opposed her. She asked for a maid, said no.
Yeah.
Because her hands were calloused.
Yes.
From working. Muhammad Sallam said no. What's better than that is to make dhikr.
Yes.
You know.
Well,
better than a maid is for you to make dhikr and be patient.
Why can they go to that part?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, selective obedience, selective understanding, those types of things. That's what we're experiencing today in this deen. SubhanAllah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's it for the comments. Let's go through some of the live comments here. Dan the man is in the house again. Thank you, man.
Dan the man.
Yeah.
Will you come on the show, Dan the man? Dandaman. Come on the show, Dandaman.
We should make a T-shirt, dude.
Elcome ila el show.
Yeah, ila al-show.
Ila el show ahumma.
Huh? 3 languages. Man, you should make a T-shirt for him, specific just for him and his face. Like
Dandaman, yeah.
like
Dandaman.
that. You know, one of our biggest supporters, mashallah. Okay. Servant of God says, Allahu Akbar. That's Tariq. Okay. Sister Asya, mashallah, is online. There's a difference between being young and childish.
Yeah. So I think she's talking about you.
Okay. So, no, you stand on what's right. That's you.
Okay.
Ali Barak wa alaikum salam. Mr. Hill in the corner. Sabir wa alaikum salam. You can hear me? We can hear you too. You cannot hear us. And Tariq again with a different ID. What's up with that, man?
Yeah, brother trolling the podcast.
OG in the house. That conversation is what I'd be looking forward to. Whatever.
What happened?
Jawaz left the comments. I gotta.
What was it? The conversation.
That conversation is what I'd be looking forward to.
Yeah.
What conversation, akhi? But you know what?
Wait, you're talking about when you get home and your wife has more knowledge?
Yeah.
Or has knowledge of the deen, not just more knowledge. More knowledge of the deen, you're coming home, guess what I learned?
But you missed one thing.
What happened?
The last time we had OG in our podcast,
Yes.
he didn't say whatever.
Oh, he was reserved.
Yeah, but here's something else. You know.
Right.
He replaced it with something else.
I'm gonna make a song called whatever.
Hey, but I was proud of him. I was like,
whatever.
Oh my God, mashallah, OG, hold it down. I was like, I even forgot you conversing. I just focused on him. I was like counting it down, man.
That's why I tell him, like, public speaking, I stutter a lot. I talk fast. Sometimes I talk over myself. But what happens is that I told him you have to measure your speech. Like when I give the khutbah, I barely stutter, but I stutter naturally, right?
Yeah.
It's called me stutter butter.
Stutter butter.
All those guys are dead. They call me that.
Yeah.
I have nothing to do with it.
But you don't give a speech. You just
have nothing to do with it.
He never gives a speech. All you do is just throw bars. That's what he does.
I got bars.
Yeah. Snack bar.
I got bars. Say, now, I posted one of my bars, and I didn't get a lot of feedback from it.
Why?
Bruh, the bar is off the chain. Yo, can I explain it? Please.
Says him only.
Let me explain.
Nobody commented.
Bruh, I'm going to tell you. It's the replay value. It's like a Daylight or B Dot battle rap. Okay? A Daylight or B Dot battle, you have to actually watch it over and over to catch some of these bars, man. They are transcending bars, right? So I said, we started in an RV, RV, right? You started in an RV, but that was some years ago.
Right.
You got it?
Pause. Go.
Me and her, right? Me and my wife, we started in an RV. You know the RV, little small RV, right?
Yeah.
I say, but that was some years ago. I say, the day after she left, I moved into a big house. See, that's what happens. Winnebago.
Wow.
RV Winnebago. Winnebago.
Drop something.
You get it? Winnebago, your bay.
Yeah.
When you're Winnebago.
Got it now?
RV. We started in an RV, bought a house. She left the day before.
Yeah.
That's what happens when Man, I gotta explain these bars.
Unfortunately, I'm Bengali.
Why do I have to explain these bars?
I don't understand Ebonics, so.
Why do I have to explain these bars? Oh, I put out one that was edgy too.
Oh, nice.
It was edgy.
Nice.
Yeah. I say, you doubt my potency?
Yeah.
That's your own neglect. I say, any woman that ever slept on me woke up pregnant.
Wow.
Hey, but that's hey, but that's
like what? Like this?
No.
More
That's in the
miracle.
confines. That's in the That's in the confines of marriage. No. It's Jama'at.
Yeah, like
No.
nobody.
It's Jama'at. It's regular Jama'at. Listen, that's within the confines of marriage, and she was not asleep. When you sleep on somebody, that don't mean you sleep. So she was not narcotized. I did not impose myself.
Narcotized.
Bars.
Whatever. The thing again. Let's go with Asia Simone. Right? She said exactly. She also said some women use that as a tool of manipulation. Yep. My count was.
They do. Look, you see her logo?
Yeah. It doesn't say.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, my comment wasn't in reference to polygyny. Then you have Yusuf Shabazz in the house.
Yum.
Yeah. I don't know why you have a picture of a monkey with a kofia and a red beard. Somebody's clapping. Okay, what is this? Asia put like, is that a 3 tomatoes? I don't know. What is that?
Or is it fist or is it boxing gloves? What is it?
I don't know. It's very hard to see.
I feel like I'm being threatened.
I don't know. Tomatoes.
Where is Zuckerberg when you need him?
Tomato sauce? Is it tomato sauce?
I don't know. It could be bombs. Could be. Is that it?
Sometimes when they put an image, I don't understand what it means. Don't play Imam Saad.
What? Okay. Look, I'm gonna just shut up, man. God, I can't even say nothing.
Poor guy. This guy is becoming better now. Okay. Oh, Sharif in the house, mashallah. First of all, if you gotta explain your bars, they ain't bars.
No,
But it was clever though.
bruh.
I told you, man.
I said a daylight or B dot battle. You gotta watch it 2, 3, 4, 5 times because you miss them.
That's like me explaining my jokes,
He's a philosopher.
He has jokes?
He's a philosopher. He can even get you, man. Okay. All right.
I keep burping. I got this mineral water, carbonated mineral water.
Yeah.
I had the tea. I keep
Your
burping. I'm in the
burping was
mood.
part of the bars.
I'm in the mood for fake fish.
It's like a music part of the bars.
I'm in the mood for fake fish.
Well, I'll get you fake fish. Don't worry.
Inshallah.
Yeah, I'll get you fake fish. Okay. So Sister Asya said that's why I send the tomatoes.
Oh, those are tomatoes. Okay. I felt threatened at first.
Well, that's good because I'm a good cook for myself, but I'm not gonna use the tomatoes.
He doesn't trust your tomatoes. They may be a poison. Translation?
A poison.
A poison, yes.
Yeah. Okay, so that's it.
Get better.
So I want to thank Sister Asya, Angel, Yusuf, Shabazz, Dan the Man,
Dan
G,
Tariq,
Tariq, Sabir,
Tariq.
Huden, and all the awesome Sister Sharif and all the amazing folks that left a comment. Thank you so much for giving us your thoughts and ideas. Agreement, disagreement, we love it.
Bring it. Share.
Don't forget to share it and click
Hit the
like.
like.
Hit the like.
And,
Yeah.
and share.
What's the next topic, man, for this Saturday?
Oh, divorce.
What was it?
Divorce.
Divorce that became what?
The divine solution that became a secular problem.
Problem. Translation?
Problem.
Problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
The divine solution that became a secular problem. Okay, we're going to talk about it. Inshallah. It should be very, very enlightening. Very, very enlightening.
Indeed.
Because divorce is I was suggested this topic. Someone said, you should talk about divorce. It's a problem. It's a problem. I said, you're a problem? No, I'm just kidding. So he said divorce is a problem.
This is your problem.
In my mind.
In your mind. You see, he was
In
nothing in
my
mind.
mind.
Yeah.
My mind, a lot
But
of stuff goes on.
when he's tired, whatever's in the mind comes out.
So
what you catch him.
So someone said, do the
Yeah.
on divorce. So what I did, I went to the future topics, clicked on it, sent it to him. I said, well, they had it planned. Well, they had it planned.
Yeah. It's funny, like 20 years ago, people used to say, kuffar divorce all the time, left and right. We don't have this problem. And now it's like way, way high. Like
Divine solution. Now, why am I calling divorce a solution? We're not going to talk about it now.
Yeah.
But I'm calling divorce a solution, okay? It became a secular problem because our divorce rate is up there with the kuffar, So inshallah, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, it's a very destructive thing, The most saddest part in the divorce, really, the one that get hurt the most are the children.
Oh yeah.
That nobody talks about it.
Yeah, that's
So,
our precious future, the children. SubhanAllah.
but anyhow, thank you so much, y'all, for tuning in tonight. We highly appreciate it.
Thank you, shukran.
Shukran jazilan. Jazakumullah alfa khair.
Okay,
And,
this has been Amoo Yum the podcast. Recap, clap back, react. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
Wa alaikum assalam.